Hi guys, welcome to the 7th day of Chessmas. We are taking on SpongeBob himself, the 1541, who is from China. Okay, I didn't know they had SpongeBob in China, if I'm honest, but we learn something new every day, guys. Alright, we're getting cultured through chess, right? So we're coming out. We've got a Caracan exchange variation. Let me know in the comments how you're enjoying this this days of Christmas. Or Chessmas, sorry. Using the sacrilege of mentioning Christmas, that alternative holiday. Alright, here we go. So we're getting pushed back. Alright. We want to come out like this, I guess, or here. Maybe this to pin. Okay, no more pins. Let's get the knight out. Maybe this is our next target. So it's a 1500, a serious opponent here. Can't be messing around. Alright. Come on. So maybe queen out to add some pressure here and here is often my idea. Maybe this first. Just threaten to damage the structure. Wow, what? Okay. I'm sort of happy to see that, because that's now the pressure gone. He had some pressure there, but that is a common theme, I think, against the carry. You do take that knight, because it's an important knight. Because in the carry, you're always trying to undermine this pawn with that knight, so that's why white likes to remove it. But now I can give them a bad structure. Which, maybe he's watched my YouTube channel and maybe he knows that I've got a bit like a predisposition to do this even when I shouldn't do it. But because it does give him an open file, but I cannot resist that. It's now this, we target the weakness. If this, actually queen here looks interesting because it stops bishop here. Maybe bishop just comes like out here though. And then my queen gets hit. So I probably just castle. That's probably like a good move, regardless of what happens in the future. It's an inflexible move, which we're going to play regardless. So let's just play it. Because I want to leave pieces like my queen. I want to leave them to be flexible, you know? Is my thinking. Right here. It's an easy move to play. Giving the king some space later on. Maybe it's a weakening of my structure. But there's probably not enough pieces on the board to attack me and make me too worried. If there was some rooks lined up, maybe I'd worry about weakening the structure. But okay, so he's traded off. That's a bad move, I think. Because now look at this pressure I've got. Traded off a bishop for a knight and also giving me this massive pressure on an already pinned piece. Let me know what you think of these. You see these dots? These dots everywhere. Is it a bit stressful for you guys, or what do you think? So I'm going to take that, and if he takes, I'm just going into an endgame with a way better pawn structure. Okay. I mean, I don't see how this isn't fine for me. I can even break now if take, you know, I'd take it. Although taking the open file is probably just as good. If they come here, I can lift. Although if takes, maybe that gives them a target for the rook. So maybe I'll just go for this straight away. If this pawn becomes very weak. I mean, if let's say I do go here and they take, and then target the pawn. So if rook here looking at this pawn, I just come over. And they've got some undermining ideas like this and this. 7 minutes to think this one through. Yeah. Maybe I just start coming out with my king. Or this. He's just sent a message. That's what I do to people, SpongeBob. I love it. He's just said my pawn structure is just sad, lol. I know, SpongeBob, I'm sorry. I do love playing these positions. So yeah, this and try and get my king out. I think. Maybe he goes like this. That's probably a good move. Trying to trade off on his terms, and you know, if I take, he corrects his pawn structure. That's probably what he's thinking about. I'm just thinking about going deep into this endgame. Who's going to have the more active king? Yeah, so he starts to lift his king. So I want to try and double the rooks and trade the rooks. I think I'm going to be better here. But if this, keep looking at this line. They target this weak backwards pawn. What if I just push it? Eh? Yeah. All right, let's try that. Let's try the doubling of the rooks. Oh, and he goes for a similar idea. All right, but I protect now. Oh, but if I... Yeah, I think this is a good move. Yeah, probably a good move. What? I can't... Can I do that now? If here... And this. Even if he goes like this... Sorry, my mouse is being a little weird right now. Let's give it a big smack, right? Yeah, so if this, maybe he takes, I take, he takes, and that's a better pawn structure, like pawns here. Do I just double up? I'm still playing against these double pawns here, so maybe I should stop stressing out so much. I'm just a bit concerned. Now I can't even play this because he just wins a rook, so maybe I bring my king to reinforce the rooks. Although king up here might be better. 4 moves to get my king over. Can his king do anything in the meantime? His king can't actually get through. If I can get this move in, he has to go... Well, he can still go back, but then I go here. Then he goes forward. So I don't know if king over here actually does anything. It won't let me draw arrows there, but yeah. I don't know if king there is worth it, so I might just lift my king like that. But I guess he's going to try to play this and this. We'll see what he does. If he takes, I just improve my pawns. I feel quite... This game I've played a bit psycho, like fully, you know, structure. Let's just get this small advantage. But I'm just going to bring the king. See what we can do. He brings his. I try get here. So this. And he can't kick my king with a pawn, which makes me really happy. Here, I mean, he's not actually doing anything, so... Do I trade the rooks now if this? Okay, what about this and this? He takes. But then it gets rid of his double pawns. I don't know. This to triple his pawns, but then takes here. Or takes here. And this is just a passed pawn. It's a bit annoying. Oh God, what do I do? If this, he pushes back. What if this? Trying to induce him to push. Let's try that. I don't know if this is any good, but if he pushes, maybe he's like he can't recapture with this pawn and bring this pawn in. You know, push and I take. But then he takes that way. Either way, he's sorting his structure out. I don't know. Any good players in the comments section, guys? Anyone know what you do in an end game like this? This is so like technical, isn't it? Can I play that now though? I knew there was a reason behind this move. I can now play that. This here. Take. He still corrects his structure. Still, this might be an improvement. Let's try it. He goes back though, and I'm not really doing anything, am I? If I push again, he comes here, and then this pawn is like just a target. I think I need to play this game with my king, but he's got this now, and that forces a trade. So maybe this to stop this push, but if this here, what does that do? I don't know. This, right, so if here, this, I think I can play this. I'm not sure, guys. This is so tricky. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure what to do up here. He really doesn't want to take me. He's too good. He's not going to. He can never take this because I just take that. Here, if this. What about this then? What can I do with my king? It's all so closed off. I think I need to trade off these double pawns. I just really don't want to do it. Let's do it. Gotta try and make something happen, haven't I? Maybe this. Building at the center. If I can get rid of this one. Oh, okay. He finally does it. So that, or take with a rook now. Does he think this is winning for him? This? Nah. This is better for me, right? 2 minutes left. Against SpongeBob. So if he runs away, that's not impressing anyone. He's sort of got to take. Or maybe he lodges the rook here. That could be a little bit annoying. Yeah, it does. Oh, God. So I try come in with my king now, though. If I can get my king here, play this. Still doesn't do much, does it? Let's just play a slow move. 1 minute on the clock. This might just be a draw, guys. I thought I was better here, but my king's better, my pawns are better. But the material is the same, so. But he's got this. Am I just giving him that pawn? I mean, I win this pawn. And then maybe that one as well. So I think this pawn is poisoned. I didn't even scan for that because I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Take here. This. Oh, he just takes. So I do that. And now he's not got this pawn break, so isn't he going to run out of moves? I think he's already run out of moves. Yeah, he has. So I've sort of got him in Zugzwang now. And that's one of the benefits of having a better pawn structure, guys. You have these reserve moves like this, right? He doesn't have a reserve move where he pushes this pawn. It's impossible, right? So that's one of the good things about his pawn structure. So I'm just going to play that now. I've also got this one. Just got to make sure I don't do any like irreparable weaknesses to my pawns. How many times have I said pawns this video, guys? The whole game I've just been talking about pawn structure. So important though. Like this. Especially if you're not that good at chess like me. Like, it just helps. Even if you don't quite understand why some structures are better. Like, I don't, but I know this. As you play the game out, it often just comes to fruition sort of thing. Okay, so now I've got this option of coming in. He gets here. I mean, surely that's good, isn't it? This. Or just, right, so in here, this. He pushes this pawn, I go, oh God. Looks a bit scary, doesn't it? Maybe I'll just go here. Might not be quite as good. This, though? Yeah, no. So now I take this way. I'm pretty sure. To keep this pawn locked in. And now he's got me in opposition here. But he's got to move. So now I've got the opposition. And here? Oh, God, I don't know. This. Here. This. I don't know who's winning this, guys. I really don't. Maybe I just push this pawn. That's my point. I'm just going to push this. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now this pawn should win it for me, right? Here. Yeah, there we go. All right. So eventually the good pawn structure came into its own there, guys. We're going to get some pre-moves on the board. It's going to get a bit intense, right? Going to get a bit intense. And now we just put the queen behind the pawns and just stop any mischief. So the queen actually protects the pawns here, so we can just hopefully bring the king over. Like that. Am I making this overly complicated? Maybe. Take. This. No stalemate. No stalemate, guys. Right? Right. Okay, this. Why is this such a struggle? This, going for this pawn. Oh my god, he's really trying to get me here. Really trying to get me. This. Take. This. Time out. It was a pre-move. It's that thing where you lose 0.1 seconds every move, even if you're pre-moving. But no, it's just that. 4 moves away. No. Ah, man. Well played, SpongeBob. Well done grinding me out on time there. But yeah, GG. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope there was some instructive moments there on pawn chains and stuff, how to get a winning endgame there. Sadly, I needed like an extra 0.4 of a second to win that. Just miscalculated. But yeah, still got a lot of time issues to work on, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.